All right, we're here at beautiful Inskip Point. Look at it. How's the serenity? For our Brisbane weekend ride, G-Mann, how was the ride?
I think, well, you're going to know a little bit further along the track. We'll get to show you a little bit of some footage of the wonderful drone shots and also the GoPro shots that we've been using as a bit of a test run. But if I was to give it an out of 10, maybe a 8.
Yeah, it was a good ride. Good ride. So we started north of Brisbane at Moore Field. We met up there and then headed north, and we took the Steve Irwin Way.
We went out towards Australia Zoo.
Australia Zoo. For all of those visiting Brisbane, you might want to hit up Australia Zoo. It's a well-worn track, though. Motorcyclists all in Brisbane know that one. And then we headed up the hill to Mullaney/Montville. Took a right and headed into Montville.
Beautiful shot you're seeing at the moment. This was taken from a little scenic part as you just do your trek from, I think, just the turn off from Mullaney up to Montville. And have a look at this. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful?
Yeah, I love stopping at that place. And there's a little coffee van there. You can stop and grab a coffee, have a refresh, take in the view. It was beautiful. Then we kept headed north through Montville, down through Nambour, and across to Coolum Beach for one of my favorite stretches of the David Low Way.
You used to live there, didn't you?
I used to live. I love the Sunshine Coast. Sunshine Coast is awesome.
Hey, John, who still lives at Coolum.
Yeah, that stretch especially that stretch from Peregian up to Noosa is one of my favorite little bits of road up there. So you get the Pacific Ocean views on the right as you're going up. And we headed into Noosa.
Man, we stopped off and had what we call a bit of lunch for Noosa, a lunch for a break, and it would have taken a month of Sundays for the waiter to come up and ask us what we would like to order.
There wasn't a lot of people in there.
It was like 9 people. We were the only ones social distancing.
Yeah, Noosaville Grind Cafe. Thanks for the good breakfast.
Thanks, brothers.
Yeah, and it's beautiful seeing everybody out and about again.
And then we headed
normal life, and then we headed up towards Boreen Point.
Boreen wasn't boring.
And that, I've never been up that way before, so that was all new for me. And it's a beautiful little spot up there if you're ever in the neighborhood. Nice, beautiful little country winding roads. Really, some really nice bitumen up to Boreen Point. We stopped at Boreen Point and had a bit of a look around, and then headed north again through the national park. Some more lovely little country winding roads, as you can see. Beautiful. And then we got into some dirt and
Love
some
the dirt.
gravel. So we finally found some off-road sections to do. Having a good old time, and Gerald was having a good old time on his new bike.
As you can see, hey, I got to say, I love dirt. I love gravel. I'm not a big fan of sand. Yeah,
Gerald got his first taste of sand, quite literally his first taste of soft sand when we hit this big patch of I don't know, maybe like 100 meters of super soft like beach sand.
Yeah.
And straight off.
And it's no footage.
No footage.
Damn.
Yeah, I should have stopped and taken footage, but I wanted to get the bike off his foot first.
It's a bit heavy. Like, what is it? The bike's normally about 250 pounds or something. And with all the luggage on top, it was like 1,000 pounds on me, and he was a bit concerned.
And then, so literally, the only off for the whole couple of days, and what happens? Some more riders come past on their little dirt bikes. So just when you don't want anyone to see you, that's when they see you, when they come past.
Yeah. And then we, that was probably 10 Ks on that road, or maybe 8 to 10 Ks.
Oh, it was way more than that. It was
it?
probably, by the GPS, it was probably 30 Ks.
True.
Yeah, 30 Ks.
When we left Boreen Point to get to here, it's like 54 Ks, and we did 30 Ks on that thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Gerald did a really good job, and he just got a new bike, new F650 GS. And it's not really equipped with off-road tires. So
no.
Did a really great job with the tires he had, for sure.
Yeah. And then we set up tent. So we got to Inskip and set up camp.
Yeah, set up camp, and decided once we'd set up camp.
You just had a fly on you like Mike Pence did.
I know. Don't get me started.
It's a bit distracting.
Yeah, so we set up camp, went for a swim because we were hot, because it was hot and dirty work. And then we decided we needed a beer.
No, a swim.
After the swim.
Did you say the swim?
Yeah.
No, we went there, and then we had to go back into town, another 20 k's into town. Listen to us, big townies, and get a 6-pack of beer. We polished that off, and then had a beautiful whiskey. Hey.
And finish with a whiskey.
Thing I love about camping, because I do it so often. It's my first time ever. Bought a bike and went camping. What the? Seriously, what's that all about? I'm 60. I'm looking at all these RVs pulling in with their big trucking guys with a solar panel, and somebody's even got a, what is it, a stove?
Like a pot-bellied cast iron pot-bellied stove. They're towing their whole house, and I don't mean like a mobile home. I mean like a proper house.
Serious?
Behind them. It's huge.
So the thing I love about it is that we had soup for dinner. And your thing cooks up. You're having a look at a shot here, and this is during breakfast where we're making just a cup of tea, and that thing cooks up in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And so we had soup, we had some bread, and we had some cucumber cut up. And we're looking across the road. They got a wood fire, pizza oven going.
Cafe. They've brought their own cafe with them.
We've got the works. But I was going to say, the thing I love about camping is it gets dark, and that's it, 6:30 bedtime.
Yeah. Which Gerald loves, by the way. 6:30 bedtime.
6:30 bedtime. And then up at 4 in the morning. Like, seriously, what else can you do?
Yeah, and we caught the sunrise at the Inskip
Nice.
Point. We had some more drone footage of that. It's beautiful. Yeah. And then have a look at this. Pretty cool.
It's got to be good. Sorry about the noise in the background.
Yeah,
it reminds me, that noise in the background reminds me very much of India.
We'll put a little bit of India here, and a little bit of Peru here, just to contrast.
Yeah, just a bit of that contrasting noise. We're here. Yep.
Junction ahead, turn right again.
But plan for today, no real plan, is there?
Zero plan.
Just, I think, head off on the bike and
back into Rainbow Beach. We're going to go to those sandy places.
Yeah, might have a look at that and just head on back. So we want to try to do this every time Spook has a RDO, which is tough sometimes for you because it could be Monday, Tuesday, couldn't it? And because I'm working so much, I might not have the time to be able to go. But yeah, we're going to try and do that. Maybe do some whiskey distilleries along the way.
Whiskey tour.
Yeah, whiskey tour. So this is our first, give it a go, see what it's like. How good, by the way, how good are those blow-up mats?
Oh, mate, sea to summit. Mate. Sea to summit. Better than a hotel bed. I'll do a whole review just on that thing.
Just that, yeah.
It's very impressive.
So I hope you enjoyed our first instalment just of the, it's not even a waffles and whiskey anymore. It's just kind of like not even grey and bald.
Brisbane weekend Right.
Get away.
Brisbane weekend ride.
Maybe we should put a competition on to see what sort of, I don't know, what title you can come up with. Better than those pussies at Long Way Up.
Oh, stop it.
Well, they are. They've got a bus.
Yeah, we're gonna go into Rainbow Beach this morning, and we're gonna find an old bus, and then we're gonna do it up, and we're gonna put our bikes on it so we can drive home.
Only so we can play it for like 20 minutes and then get rid of the bus and not tell anyone about it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, brother. Have a
See
good
ya.
one. I'm damn lost. So what's the plan, Barry? Where are we going from here?
We are going to take down to that corner, we're going to go right, and then we're going to follow this Yandina Road all the way up till it ends at the reservoir. And there's a couple of dirt tracks we can take, one that goes up to a beautiful lookout, which you'll get some footage of shortly. And that's we're going to have a little break there for some GoPro footage.